Hey everyone, it's Alicia with Elite Organics, and I'm here today to talk to you about how to suss out your creams, face and body. And I am doing this because I just find it to be very important. Right now I'm writing my blog actually called Suss It Out, and the importance and the beauty of a delicious velvety, gorgeous body and face cream, and so many women have so much fear about this product and don't understand the benefits of a gorgeous cream or how to use them, or they've used them once and they were too heavy and greasy, and so you never trusted creams again, and there are many reasons why, but I want to change all that, because if you're using a gorgeous, beautiful, cream made with sumptuous ingredients on your skin, that's when all of this is always going to be okay. And all of this, and all of this, and all of this. That is when your skin is going to be gorgeous. That is when all of those fine lines are going to diminish. That's when your skin is going to feel alive and plump, and there's some circulation going. So that's where you're going to have a beautiful rosy glow to your skin. The application process just wakes up your skin, and you're beautiful. Your skin is gorgeous. So with that said, I had to do this blog because I'm writing away and I'm trying to finish up the blog, and I was like, you know what, let me do a little video to show everyone how to suss it out. So with that said, this is my creme de la creme, my piece de resistance. This is Elite Organics, my beautiful product, and this is our whipped. This is our signature beautiful creme de la creme that people cannot get enough of. So you might be looking at this and this terrifies you. Like, you could not even imagine putting something like this on your skin. And that's why I'm doing this blog, because again, this keeps this and everything else. This is exactly what you want, and this is why I'm doing this blog. So the blog is called Suss It Out because you have to suss out your product before you either buy a new cream, buying a new cream, you've never used it before, your friends say, oh my God, you have to try that product, and you go and spend, I don't know how much money buying this cream, and you go home and you can't stand this cream, and it just goes in your drawer of shame. Luckily, I don't have one because I don't use conventional product, but I used to back in the day before I was creating Elite Organics. I had my drawer of shame too. So one reason why I think that happened, what has really prevented a woman from appreciating this beautiful cream, is because you see something like this and immediately you put your hand in like this, and this is what you end up with. All of this product. Do you see all of this? This is way too much product. And actually there's another problem apart from the amount of product, which I'm going to get to in a second, but let's talk about the amount of product for a second. This much product will do my one complete leg, feet included, up to my hip. This is not for the face, even for the neck or an arm. I mean, this is like a lot of products. You could probably do 2 arms and neck with this amount of product. So that's the first part of it. Like, you scoop in, you use the front of your hands, you're taking out, now you have this. And say you're in a department store and your favorite organic beauty boutique, or you're in Whole Foods or wherever you are, and now you did this, now you're stuck with this. This is here, and you're like, oh my God, well, what do I do now? Does someone have tissues? Do I have a tissue? Do I wipe this here? Am I putting all this on my face? And maybe you do, because you are kind of caught up in the moment and you're stuck with this, and now you've just slathered that all over your face, and now you can't stand the product, and now you're terrified of pretty much, any other cream. You just don't want to go there. So that's the problem with this. So what I'm going to do right now, actually, no, what am I doing? Wiping that off. I'm not wasting. And you think you're laughing at me now? Wait till you start falling in love with creams. You won't waste your cream either. Trust me, you will not laugh at the fact that I just put that in here. So again, it's my jar of cream. I can do what I want. If you're at the department store, clearly, or you're at, your little Evolue or Fred Siegel or wherever you are trying products, you're clearly not going to do that. But I don't think I have to tell you that, or maybe I do. I'm glad I told you. Don't do that. So that is probably the biggest obstacle for someone when trying a new cream. Okay. So what we do, and what I, educate my clients to do, because what I do, I'm a beauty expert, I'm a wellness coach, There's so many facets to beauty that go with my lifestyle brand, and education is the core, at the core of that. So from something simple like what we're talking about, but it's not so simple for many people. So, but simple actually in the steps, and because after I say something like this, someone's like, oh my God, that's so easy, you know? So even something like this, I'm very passionate about taking the time to show you, okay? And especially with something about a body cream, your creme de la creme, your pâte de creme, your beautiful cream. I mean, it's an essential for a woman. It's like a little black dress. It's like your fragrance that you've worn for 12 years. I mean, I'm a woman. I love a cream, okay? So, and you're a woman too, and that's why you're watching this video. So instead of doing like this, what we do instead, and if you're somewhere, they might give you a little stick to dab in, and that's perfectly fine. I don't have one here. We're doing a very impromptu little video too, hence no frills going on here, but I was just inspired to do it from finishing up this post. So I'm just gonna put my finger in there. So this is how we're gonna suss out our product. So this is how much product I have. And this, for my face, because what ends up happening with your product is it's like a great romance in a way. You know, initially, you know, you really like the guy or the girl, just like you're really liking the cream, but you don't want to ruin it. So you're going to go really slowly at first, just like your cream. So initially, this might be too much for your face, but what ends up happening is once you fall in love, you're all in. Like this, I could probably do a little bit more of this for my face, and definitely my neck. I never forget to moisturize my neck. And why I love a complete head to toe cream, and Elite Organics are whipped, which is, I consider the finest cream in the world. My clients have coined my creams the La Mer of organic beauty, and I love that, and I run with it because I've heard it more than once from my clients, and they're gorgeous. My creams are gorgeous. And so the great thing about a beautiful cream like that is you really do your entire body. I mean, you relish in that process. I love when I get out of the bath and I have my cream and I'm applying my cream and I'm doing my feet and my ankles. I'm doing my whole décolletage. I'm doing the back of my neck and my shoulders and my legs. I mean, it's heaven to take that time for yourself. And I don't care. I don't want to hear, I don't have time. I have 10 kids, whatever. I mean, if it matters to you, just like with anything else, you have the time. So back to our cream. So here we're just going to take a little bit of this out. And like I said, you know, start lightly for your face. And this is where we're sussing it out. You've just gotten this cream and now you're trying it. You're either sampling it or you finally bought it because you like it. Because even when you get home with that new cream, you might want to still take it lightly initially. Okay. So, and that's, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. So here is where you want to always put your product, on the back of your hand. Why do you want to put your product there? Because remember we said when we scooped it out and we had it all here, now we're stuck with this. And now it's like you're wiping it, you're looking, and then what if it smells? Like what if it's very perfumey or fragrant or you can't stand it or it feels really gross? Now you have to go find somewhere to wash your hands. Excuse me, can I use your restroom? Or whatever the case may be, it's just not fun here. It's not fun. Here, it's in a designated little area. If you don't like the cream, take a tissue and wipe it off. It's that simple, okay? So you have your cream on the back of your hand. It's like a little palette. And I do other stuff here, like I'll mix lipstick colors if I'm doing something fun, if I'm going out and I put a few little colors here. My eye cream I always put here because you always take a little too much eye cream, no matter how you disperse it, you know what I mean? There's always like a little extra, so I always like to put my eye creams here and then do this, and then I can go back to it and do. Okay, back to this. So here we're going to suss it out. It's on the back of our hand. We're trying our cream, and we're just going to go in it. And this, you know, something that is, how do I say it? Like you're trying a new cream. This is something that's intuitive. When you go and you put your finger in it, then you feel it. It wakens other senses. You're touching, you're feeling the creaminess of it. You're feeling how cool and nice it is. You're also getting an idea for the texture of it and how much of this you're like, I do like this. And oh, I would only apply this much to my skin initially. You're starting to see like how much am I going to need on my face, or do I want to apply my face? And then the other fantastic thing about having it here is because if you're just using one finger, or say you're doing two at the same time, then you just have a little bit of product on two fingers that you can now go like this. And then you can even share on these fingertips if you want to, and then you can just go like this. And I it is a necessity for everyone, especially, it just is nice damp skin when you apply your creams. Right now I'm doing, like I said, this video is impromptu, so I don't have my hydrosol here. You can always run your hand, there we go, we could run it under a little tap. So if you don't use a hydrosol, even though I recommend you do at EliteOrganics.com, our Pampered pH products, you can run your hand under a little tap and do this and press. So that's another great reason why this is like your application process. Think of this as like your big plate or your small plate of food. So they say like when you use a smaller plate, you put less on. So here's your big plate, here's your small plate. Okay, so this is gonna kind of designate your application. And then another way that you can do this, okay, and look at this cream. A great cream has a beautiful balance. Like if all that, do you see that glowy, gorgeous sheen and beautiful? That is not just oil. A beautiful cream has a lovely balance to it. And all of my creams are made with our gorgeous essential waters, our hydrosols. They're beautifully, beautifully balanced. So there's a lot of moisture here. It's not all oil. And then lastly, to finish up, so you've done that, you've done this with one hand, you've kind of done this, you press here. And then the other thing you can do, you've sussed it out, you're like, oh, I like it. You can also take it into your hands. Even if you don't want to put it on your face yet. Remember, it's a body cream as well. So you can do your body, you can do your wrists, you can do your fingers, you can take that little time, you can massage a little of your shoulder. Oh my God, that feels so good. I need a massage. So you can do a little bit of that. And then you can even disperse from here up. So you're not putting here immediately. What's left here, you can just press. So that's your sussing it out product. You can smell, you can feel, you can touch, you can fall in love with it from a distance initially, and then let the little art of seduction begin. And then that cream is yours. That cream is going to be something that you will probably use for a lifetime, just like a fragrance or that classic black dress. That is something, your creme de la creme is your best friend. Okay, signing off, and check out our blog at blog.eliteorganics.com. We're on Instagram, Pinterest, all the pages, Facebook, Twitter. We're there. We're here on YouTube. I love doing these videos. Sometimes they are impromptu like this, but I'm trying to be accessible here for you guys, and I don't think that that's what you're looking to see. I think that you want some great information, so I'm here for you. All right, we'll talk to you soon. Have a great one.